you feel for the regular season?
I mean, I'm ready to play football.
That's funny.
Offering just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed. Ball 4. Ball 8. Low, and Vaughn has walked the bases loaded on 12 straight pitches.
How you doing, Romelia? How are you doing, my Romelia? I just had to come in because the Niners lost to the Bears. All that talk, that smack talk they were giving us on all the social medias about the Rams losing to the Bills, who are a Super Bowl contender, unlike the Chicago Bears, who handed it to the Niners in their first game. Trey Hilaria is what we call it. That's why I did this video. I posted this video as my intro. It's just one game. I'm saying the same thing as I did when we lost. It's just one game, but it is funny because now they got a little taste of their own medicine. Ike Rush says, "Let's go Dodgers." Yes, indeed, brother. Thank you for coming in, Ike. It's good to see you in here, man. I don't know if I've seen you here before, but God bless you. Thank you for popping in, man. I just did an unexpected live real quick. We're going to go to my buddy's house to watch the other games, and I just had to talk about the Niners losing, man. If you haven't subscribed, brother, so you can come in more often and hit the alert button, man. We're trying to grow the Romelia sports channel community, and almost 1,000 subscribers in a little over a year. It's been a wonderful ride. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and talk about the NFC West, and that's what I was saying. It was one game that we had against the Bills. We didn't do what we needed to do. They were ready. The target is on our shoulders and our back, and whatever you want to call it. We're the Super Bowl champions. Everyone is going to be up for us. And they wanted to make a statement, and they did. It was 10-10. The game was a sloppy game. There was a game of turnovers, and they were able to right themselves in the second half, and we weren't. And so we still struggled, and they beat us. And that is what it is, but it's only one game. That's what I was saying. Now, the Niners, I was saying, it's actually pretty good thing that the NFC West is not what it was. You have the Niners with a young quarterback, as you can see in this game. He struggled. It was horrible conditions, so I understand that too. And they got the L. So we didn't lose any ground. It's 1-1, 0-1, 0-1 to the two contenders. Now we'll see what the Cardinals do. The Cardinals are going to be without D-Hop for the next 6 games. The Seahawks, as you know, they're doing a rebuild. So we can buy time. We can buy time to get back off of the snide and get everything going. Now we have more challenges on the offensive line with injuries, but we can buy time because there's already an L in the column for our little brothers in NoCal. So like I said, game 1 can be a wild card, so you never know. But it is just one game. But I had to come on here, because they were in here real quick when we lost, and they're talking about this and that. But I gotta tell you, I was I was laughing it up. I gotta tell you, Exotic X. To be honest, I'm just glad Trey did his thing. Yeah, man, it's just one game. Good to see you too, Ecstatic X. Hold on, I don't want to butcher your name. Hold on. Exantastic X. There you go. Exantastic X. What's up, brother? Yeah, it's just one game. It was wet conditions. It's hard to tell with those conditions too. He does have a good skill set, but he's inexperienced. We'll see. But yeah, man, subscribe also, brother. Come in here more often. We love this is a Rams mostly channel. This is a Rams channel, let me just say, an NFC West channel. But we also like to talk football, man. If you have any stuff that we're not knowing about it with other teams in your team, especially with the Niners, that they're our rival in our NFC West, division. They're always tough for us, and somehow they lose to the Seahawks, and we beat the Seahawks. It's just weird how that goes. But yeah, it was horrible conditions. But they were in my chat when we lost. I'm like, wait a minute, it's game one, and that's what I'm saying too. It's game one with the Niners, but at least they got the L too. Alex G, what's up, brother? He says, "What's up, Rudy? Thank you, brother, for popping in. I just came in unexpected because I had to report the news that the Niners lost after they gave us such a hard time about losing to the Bills, who are a Super Bowl contender. They're beasts. You got Josh Allen, you got Von Miller over there doing his thing, and Diggs, and they're a Super Bowl contender. And we hung with them for a little while because both teams were playing sloppy. It was game one, and they righted themselves. But look, the Niners went into Chicago. They probably already thought they won the game by showing up, and it was horrible weather conditions. And the Bears actually didn't even play good either. The Bears kicker missed 2 extra points. The refs, I've never seen this call where they get a towel and you wipe off the field, you dampen it, and then throw it away. And then the refs call a horrible penalty. They should have said, hey, man, you can't do that, and stop them. But why can't you? It's just like you wipe off the ball, then leave the ball wet. Let me ask you guys this. So does that make sense what I'm saying? You get we understand why you wipe off the ball, right? So the players can grip it. Well, that's part of the field conditions or the weather conditions. Why can't you dampen? You're not getting snow like in the old days. I remember there was a game, I think it was the Bills, where they brought like a tractor in and they mold they mold a area so they can have a clear area to hold the ball and get the kick, a field goal. And so they outlawed that stuff. But why can't you dampen with their towel, the area? It's not like you're coming with the plow. But then why dampen the ball off? I understand why they do it, but I don't know. That's a weird rule. But so the Bears could have missed out possibly on 3 points right there, and then their kicker couldn't make extra points, but they still were able to pull it out. It would have been it should have been 21-20. It could have been 24-10. They could have won by 2 touchdowns because they missed 2 extra points, and the refs took away that 3 points they could have had. But yep. Thank you, Alex G. One Kelly Ram says, "What's up, my Ramilia? How about them sorry ass Niners?" Yeah, man. That's why I had to come in here, man, because they were giving us a hard time. Horns up to you, brother. I was watching it and I was giving my guy Rombo, my Niner YouTube content creator buddy, the hard time because he was letting us have it. And I said, wait a minute, it's game one, relax. And, but that's what it's about. The other team loses, we get on them. But now they know how it feels. And they lost to the Bears, who poor Justin Fields, he doesn't have nobody. Allen Robinson was us, but I don't even know if he had a jersey on this last game because we didn't go to him as much. And, but he'll get better. But Justin Fields is almost a one-man gang. I can't remember the other receiver they have. They have one. Oh, Pettis made the touchdown today against his former team, the Niners, which I know he was looking at Kyle Shanahan. Amazing though. They lost. It's one game, but yeah, they lost 2. So there you go. One Kelly Ram says, "Hey, made it. It made my weekend. Yes, indeed, brother. It made mine too." Van Helbath, what up, Rudy? What's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Like I said, I just came in here. That's why I said it's quick live, breaking news, breaking NFC West news. Niners lose 19-13 to the Bears. Hilarious. And because they call him Trey Area, I had to think of something real quick. Trey Hilaria. Couldn't get it done, but it's just one game. So I got to rub it in because they were rubbing it in with us. We played the Bills. Imagine if this team and the Niners played like that, played the Bills. At least we had it tied until half. And we didn't play good either. But yeah, thank you, Veno Bats. Thank you for coming in. Fantastic Zach says, I just want to know why the defense stopped playing at the end. You talking about the Niner game? If you're talking about the Niner game, it was just a horrible, bad game, bad conditions. It's going to take a while for the inexperienced quarterback to see what he can do. Really, he's getting his legs under him, and the Niners defense is missing Jimmy Ward, and it's been horrible conditions. It's really hard. Hufanga, my guy Hufanga I'm a USC football fan. Hufanga is a little slow of foot, but he's a ball hawk and he's a beast. I like him. But with the slow footing, the muddy footing, he looks faster out there. So he was running around. He was making plays. He was the Niners player of the game. And then you got Greenlaw. My guy Grant Cohn's going to have a field day with Greenlaw. He made a few plays, and then all of a sudden he made some messed up plays, and then he got hurt again. And like, I hope he's okay. It sucks to get hurt, but my guy Grant Cohn's going to have a field day with Kinlaw probably. Vino Bat says, how did Trey look? I'm going to be honest. I'm not, I come in and talk smacking him, but smack talking him. Sorry. He looked like an inexperienced quarterback. I'll just say that. He looked like he was inexperienced. He does look like in certain situations, he's an athlete. He's got a booming arm, right? He can he threw one ball down the seam but he had plenty of space. And any NFL quarterback, if you leave him plenty of space, they can hit down the seam. That was a pretty great pass in bad conditions. But in certain passes, like his ball placement is still bad. Short passes, throwing behind and hitting the ball hitting the turf. He has a problem with that. But he did look like an inexperienced quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if the Niners keep losing. This is just one game, though. I'm just saying. I'm not being a hypocrite. It's one game, but it's great because they lost too. But if they keep losing, if they keep struggling, Kyle Shanahan might give them the hook. I know it would hurt his confidence, but hey, you got to win. Like my guy Jerry Glanville used to say back in the day, the NFL stands for what did he say? The famous video, not for long if you don't win. But yeah, that's my assessment of him. Lone Fox 150 says, a Niners loss is a smile on my face. Yes, indeed. Lone Fox 150 says, Road, hey. God bless you, brothers. Yeah, it's a great weekend already. It wasn't great that we lost, but we got our banner put up in the stadium. And that's one great thing. That's Los Angeles Rams history. Remember that. That's Los Angeles Rams history, NFL history. They can never take that away from us. And but we did get the loss. It's one game, but now our rival lost too, and they lost to the Bears, who almost don't have anything on offense except for an inexperienced QB with a year or two under his belt, and Pettis, and I think they have another wide receiver, okay, running back, but really not much on offense, and they lost. Thank you, Lone Fox. Appreciate it, my brother. William, ¿qué pasa, Rudy? What's up, William? Yeah, man, we're just talking about the NFC West breaking news. The Niners lost. And then, you know what? Surprisingly, I wanted to just talk about this too while I'm on. I'm just on here for a little bit until I'm going to go to my buddy's house to watch the late games. The Atlanta Falcons, the Dirty Birds. Where did that come from, Dirty Birds? Wow, they gave the Saints a scare. I was looking at the game before I got on, and I go, wait, let me let this game end. That way, in case anybody's watching, I don't interrupt them. But where did that come from, Dirty Birds? Wow, they lost 27-26 against the Saints, and it wasn't supposed to be that close. So let me break it down for you. The Saints, 7-3 in the first quarter, right? And then the Falcons, now I didn't see the game, but they scored 13 points in the second half, right? So that's 16-7 at the half. Falcons. Wow. And then in the third quarter, the Falcons said, okay, let's score another touchdown. I didn't see how they did that, but it's so now it's, what is it? 7-13, 23-10 Falcons in the third quarter, right? And then here comes I wasn't sure if Kyle Shanahan was with the Falcons again because in the fourth quarter they gave up that lead. They scored 3 points, and then the Saints came on, God bless them, for 17 points, and they won and edged it out 27-26. So God bless the Falcons. Now we gotta take it out on them. So they're looking at 0-2. But in the NFL, you can't take anybody lightly, as the Saints found out and as the Niners found out with the Chicago Bears. But I really think we're going to right our ship. We should be fine. But wow, the Falcons showed up. God bless you. Now, see, if the Falcons can have an effort like that, right? They're not supposed to do anything this year. We should have had a better. I'm not. I love my Rams. I believe we'll be better, but we should have had a better showing. I don't care that we have some new pieces and stuff, and we're getting them together. We should have showed a better effort, man. You know what? When we face a team like the Bills, we got to raise our ire. Rise of the Rams, right? We got to. If I was on that team, I would have been pissed, and I know they're mad. I know they feel like they embarrassed themselves, and they did, because they're the Super Bowl champions. You don't let somebody come to your house and do that. So I'm not just being easy on my guys. I'm just saying that we do have the pieces. We have new pieces that'll get better. But if the Falcons can rise up to the Saints, and the Saints are kind of working things out too, but they have weapons and a decent defense, good defense, then we should have been able to do some things, more things. We did do some things here and there, but at the same time, we do have new pieces. But if the Falcons can rise up, we should rise up to defend our turf. So that gets me mad about that. But thank you, William. It's me, Stan. What's up, Stan? What's up, brother? Thank you for coming in, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. SG says, hi. What's up, SG? Ben Albat says, yeah, this made my weekend. We're still Super Bowl champions. That's exactly right. Listen, we're defending the Super Bowl championship this year. Game 1 didn't go how we wanted it, but we still earned that Super Bowl champion. What shoulder is it? That Lombardi. We earned that. That banner is at SoFi Stadium. So this is journey number 2. We never said we were going to go undefeated, but I really think that we should have gave a better effort. But it is what it is. It's over. Turn the page. But it's great to come in here and talk about our little brothers in NoCal, how they lost to the Bears. Amazing. Lone Fox 150 said, at least we lost to the Bills, a savage team. Well, they lost to the Bears, a team with no stars. Yeah, they're an upcoming team. My guy, I haven't really watched too much of Fields. I remember last year he took that giant hit, but he looked pretty good. I mean, I think, I'm not going to, Trey Lance's career is young, but he looked, and he has more experience under his belt too. So I'm not lost on that, but he looked pretty good, man. He's got some good wheels. He looked pretty calm out there. He was facing a very formidable Niner team that's fast in the linebacking core and defensive pass rush. And he looked pretty good, man. Wet conditions. He's got wet conditions too, and he pulled it out. So God bless to him. God bless him. He did what he had to do to get the W. Exactly right. My guy Lone Fox says, SG says, I can't believe the Niners lost. It's a long game, SG. That's what I say. One game doesn't matter. But yeah, game ones can be a wild card. One Kelly Ram says, later, my brothers, they watch you. All right, brother. I'm going to be leaving soon too. I just want to come in here and get on the Niners a little bit. Thank you, brother. William says, the Rams fan, where's Willie Bowen? Yeah, he's probably out watching the game. My guy, Willie Bowen. Love my guy, Willie Bowen. Thank you, William. Alex G says, Saints blocked the 63-yard field goal. Yeah, I saw that when we left. Last 2 seconds. That's awesome. I wanted to see if he was going to make it, but that was great. Yeah, you never know. He might be able to get that in. William says, 49ers fans said, what? Yes, indeed. William says, Bears best players, our guy, Robert Quinn. Who knows? And they got a W. I was going to say, who knows if the Bears start losing, they have a fire sale. We're able to put Robert Quinn in there to go with Hollins and Daniel Hardy and our community guys on the other side of our guy Leonard Floyd. but it's still young, but it was a heck of a win by the Bears. God bless them. The two rival teams are 0-1, and we'll see. Hopefully, the Arizona Cardinals will lose too, and probably the Seahawks. But it really doesn't matter with them, really, because they're going to struggle all year. So, I'd love for the rest of the NFC West to lose. We'll see what happens. But that's a great comment. William says, that's why you Niner fans should never troll us. Exactly right, baby. Exactly right. All right, guys, thank you for popping in. I just came in real quick, and I understand it's game one, but I had to give it to them. They came in and they were talking smack. This is what makes it fun. We're able to go back and forth. We lost horribly. It was close for a while, but we did do some good things. Troy Hill got an interception. We were able to move the ball at times with Henderson. Our offensive line got a front row seat of how Von Miller and their pass rush get after us. Matthew Stafford is going to get film on this game and see what went wrong. Tutu Atwell, hopefully he has another chip on his shoulder from having a horrible outing. There's a lot that we can build on because we did have some good plays. If you guys haven't seen my video about the Rams ain't done yet with the Rocky clips mixed in, check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. We made some great. We made him turn the ball over when it was a close game twice, and then as the game got away to us, we got a couple more turnovers. So if we could have turned those turnovers in, we could have made it a different game, and then maybe we would have got hot, and then who knows, right? But at the end of this, and then in the day, a loss is a loss. But yeah, so I just wanted to come here and we had to talk about the Niners losing. Matty Ice, Niners real quiet now. Yes, indeed. I was in my guy Rombo's chat. If you're not familiar with it, it's not a YouTuber, and he was getting all over us. I've been going back and forth with him for 5 years, and I gave it to him. Exactly right. Jeremy says, want to hope the Chiefs beat the Cards. Yes, indeed, and I think they will. I forgot they were playing the Cards. I think they will, but the game one is a wild card. Game one is a wild card. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go to my buddy's house to watch the later games. If anything else new happens, hit the alerts button so you can come in. You can see I come in unexpected. Sometimes I do this, but as we leave, I'm gonna go out with our hype Rams Rocky video. God bless you guys. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out on my video clips. The Rams ain't done yet video, and God bless you guys. This is a taste of it. Have a great night. Have a great day. Football day with your family and friends. Hopefully our NFC West teams will lose as well. And as we all say, may the Ramili be with you. And Ramulators, mount up.
You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good.
The bigger story for the league is that the Rams might be.
Do you?
Yeah, nothing close to what they were last year.
And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame. Like a big shadow.
43. Stafford throws her cup. It's high and it's intercepted.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
Stafford's looking the other side. Stafford's looking up at the ceiling.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
Second and 5. Stafford back to the air with pressure. Von Miller in there, and Oliver's.
That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you got to be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
3rd and 8. Bills bring 4. Stafford pumps, reloads, and fires. And who else? Cooper Kupp, who won the Triple Crown. Ready for another run. One-handed catch by Allen. Pressured and on.
All right, guys. Have a great Sunday. We'll be here again soon. If you haven't hit the alert buttons, and we'll be back. But yes, the 49ers lost. We're 0-1, 0-1. And the Chiefs are expected to beat the Cards. The Seahawks, it really doesn't matter with them too much because they're rebuilding. So there you go. We're gonna buy time, get our guys back, get our guys gelling and jiggling, and the butter will be getting hard, and we'll be the NFC West champions again. And we'll see what goes on. But there's a lot of more. We got a lot of more, like Mr. T says in Rocky 3. It's going to be a great season. We're looking forward to it. Hope everyone has a great football Sunday. My guy Eduardo says, hey, Rudy, just got done trolling some Niner podcasts. Yes, that's awesome, my guy Eduardo. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. I'm going to go watch the leg games at my buddy's house. And God bless the Chiefs today. Let's get the Cardinals lost in the lost column. And we buy ourselves some time while we get ourselves healthy and going. And I feel sorry for the Dirty Birds on Sunday, baby. The Rams are coming for you. What are you going to do when the Ramelia comes looking for you? All right, guys, have a great one. I'll talk to you guys soon.